What's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to give my predictions for the 2017 edition of Summerslam, coming to you live this Sunday on the WWE Network. I'm going to run down these matches in no particular order, and I'm going to start off with the match I am not looking forward to in the slightest bit. Obviously, it's a way to get Cass over, so it's the Big Show versus Cass, with Enzo Amore suspended above the ring in a shark cage, and this is the third match in the last year or so with a shark cage. Obviously, I'm going to go with Big Cass on this one. Don't really care about this match. I just wish Enzo Amore would just go away. Go away. Next up, you have Cesaro and Sheamus versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team titles. Cesaro and Sheamus have been a great team, a little bit of a surprise team in my opinion. I'm going to go with Ambrose and Rollins on this one. And I wouldn't be surprised if that actually opened the show up. So next up, you have John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin tried to cash in the Money in the Bank on SmackDown last night. Obviously, did not work. So, and part of that was due to John Cena's interference. So, I would say that would lead to Corbin getting a win over here on Cena, but I'm going to go with Super Cena. I doubt Corbin will be able to pull off a win here on that one. And then next up we have Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Finn Balor confirmed after Monday Night Raw that he would be bringing the Demon to face Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt got the win over Finn Balor on Raw, which automatically leads me to believe that Finn Balor will get his win back due to this 50-50 booking style that they do lately. So look for Finn Balor to win. Next up, we have the New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I really wish they would not have taken those belts off of the Usos. I really want them to win, but something tells me the New Day will retain. It should be the other way around, though. I really want the Usos to win and watch the New Day chase after them. So look for the New Day to retain. Next up, you have Randy Orton versus Rusev. Randy Orton, 2 SmackDowns in a row, has delivered RKOs to Rusev, which would, history should tell you that, that means Rusev is going to go over, but I don't think so. I think Randy Orton is in dire need of a pay-per-view win after jobbing to Jinder for the last 3 shows. So Randy Orton. Then you have AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship with Shane McMahon as a special guest referee. I'm going to go with AJ Styles on this one simply because he's going to elevate that title. And it's probably going to be another bit of controversy with Shane, where Kevin Owens will have AJ beat. Shane's going to do something to mess it up, either on purpose or accident, which will then lead to a Kevin Owens Shane McMahon match on down the road here. So look for AJ Styles to retain. Then you have Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title. Of course, Akira Tozawa won it on Raw. I don't see why they would do that, and then just to give the belt right back to Neville a couple days later. So I'm going to go with Tozawa on this one. Titus Worldwide as their first champion. Then we have Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I'm going to go with Shinsuke on this one. I'm one of the few people that don't have a problem with Jinder being the champion. Other than the way he's kind of been booked, your typical foreign heel thing. But I like Jinder as champion, but I think it's time Shinsuke Nakamura gets that belt. Hopefully, my big thing would be hopefully that Shinsuke would hold the belt and face off against AJ Styles at WrestleMania. I think that would be a great match. Next up, you have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's title. But this one's a toss-up. I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks. I just think she's got a little bit of momentum behind her. So I don't know. This unfortunately what happened to Bayley. I don't know how this one's gonna play out. And then you have Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's title. Honestly, Naomi should retain. This one's a little bit mind-boggling. Why Natalya got this spot, but look for Naomi to retain. I don't really think that Carmella is going to cash in. I wouldn't be surprised if she did, but I don't think she will. All right, so Naomi retains. And lastly, you have the fatal four-way Universal title match with Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns. Okay, first pinfall, first submission wins. And due to the simple fact that they made this stipulation that if Brock Lesnar loses, he and Paul Heyman are both gone. So I am sticking with Brock Lesnar. He's going to retain the belt. He's going to retain his title and move forward as a Universal Champion, which is sad because I really want Samoa Joe to win. But to me, they just gave away the finish here due to the fact that Brock Lesnar is contracted through WrestleMania of next year. So Brock Lesnar retains, and that is your SummerSlam 2017. Okay, and this doesn't include, obviously, any match they may throw in the pre-show there. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up, and please, if you like this, subscribe.